At the 2024 Texas Conference for Women, an unexpected highlight emerged from the interaction between Meghan Markle and actress Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Despite the event's star-studded lineup, including powerhouse figures like Michelle Obama, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Gloria Steinem, it was Markle and Louis-Dreyfus' candid and intense exchange that captured the audience's attention. The conversation between Markle and Louis-Dreyfus began on a light note, covering relatable topics such as motherhood and balancing professional life. Both women shared personal anecdotes, with Markle discussing her activism and work through the Archwell Foundation, which focuses on mental health and marginalized communities. The tone was friendly and engaging, but the atmosphere in the room shifted dramatically when the conversation delved into race. Markle, who is biracial, opened up about her experiences navigating her identity as a woman of mixed heritage in America. She spoke candidly about the complexities of being both black and white, and the unique challenges that come with not fitting neatly into society's predefined racial categories. The conversation was becoming deeply personal, resonating with many in the audience, especially women of color who could relate to the difficulties of racial identity. Then came the moment that would send shockwaves through the conference. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, known for her comedic wit but here stepping into more serious territory, asked a bold and direct question: "Do you see yourself as black?" The question landed heavily, causing an immediate and palpable tension in the room. Some attendees held their breath, while others exchanged uneasy glances. Louis-Dreyfus' question was blunt, perhaps even too forward for such a public setting. The room felt the weight of the inquiry, and the mixed reactions among the audience were immediate. Some saw it as courageous, a necessary and honest question, while others viewed it as insensitive and inappropriate. Meghan Markle, visibly composed but clearly understanding the gravity of the question, took a moment before responding. Her answer was thoughtful, reflecting the duality of her existence as someone who is both black and white. She emphasized the complexity of biracial identity, stating that she identifies with both sides of her heritage. Markle explained that trying to fit into one racial category would deny the richness of her full identity, and she called for empathy and a deeper understanding of the fluidity of racial experiences. Her response struck a chord with many, particularly attendees of color who often face similar struggles with identity. The tension in the room eased, but the impact of the exchange lingered. Conversations about race, identity, and the often rigid label society imposes took center stage for the remainder of the conference. The interaction between Markle and Louis-Dreyfus overshadowed even the speeches of other notable figures, with many attendees and media outlets focusing on the uncomfortable but necessary dialogue that had unfolded. In the aftermath, opinions about Louis-Dreyfus' question remained divided. Some praised her for asking what many may have been curious about but were too afraid to say aloud. Others felt that the question was ill-timed and that such a sensitive topic required more delicacy, particularly in a public forum. Regardless of the varied reactions, the exchange succeeded in bringing the often-avoided subject of biracial identity to the forefront, sparking deeper discussions about race, privilege, and the need for greater understanding in an increasingly diverse society. The tension-filled moment between Meghan Markle and Julia Louis-Dreyfus was not just a highlight of the conference. It became a symbol of the broader conversations America still struggles to have about race. The incident underscored the importance of empathy and the necessity of creating spaces where such difficult, yet vital, discussions can take place.